Hello everyone. Welcome to the Ozark Outpost in Dixon, Missouri. This is Japan, July 1941. Japan started with 35 yen in its bank. They have spent 5 to start a battleship, another 6 to start a heavy cruiser, makes 11. They bought a fighter for 10, makes 21. And 2 destroyers for 14, makes 35. They got their 3 tech chips. And they're going to try to advance the 3 they have going here. Jet fighters, improved factories, and improved construction. Okay, jet fighters is an 8. Got an 11. So over to stage 2. Keeping pace with the Americans there. Improved factories is a 7. Missed with a 4. Improved construction is a 7. Missed with a 3. All right. We're going to have a bit of combat here. Down here in China, they're going to come over and hit this province right here. I don't remember the name of it, and it's not really important. They're going to come in from Rihe here with these 3 light tanks, this infantry tactical bomber. They're going to bring these 3 infantry from Peking. I have to move this guy and make sure there is a connection there on that border. Yes, there is. Okay, so from Hopei right here, they're going to bring the commander, a fighter, and 2 cavalry. And then this tactical bomber from Kyushu is also going to come over to join the attack. They've got long-range aircraft, so he's got plenty of 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. He can either go back to Peking, Hopei, wherever we want to put him. So he's actually, is there an airfield there? No, there's no airfield, so he just gets the +1 for long-range aircraft, but he still has the range to get there and be able to land. And then down here in the south, they're going to have another go at Borneo here. And they're also going to try to take out this Dutch submarine. So what's going to happen here is this tactical bomber is going to go the one space down there that it's allowed to go on combat air patrol to spot the sub. There's a destroyer on this card that is going to join in the attack on the sub. 2 transports on this card are going to pick up the SNLF and these 2 infantry and hop up here one space to drop them at Borneo. There's 1 battleship and 2 heavy cruisers and a light cruiser. Now, 1 battleship and 2 heavy cruisers that are going to go up there with them to take bombardment shots. And that'll be it for the combat. So since I'm pointed down there, we'll do the action in the South Pacific first. I'll start with the attack on the submarine and let you know what happened. Okay, the destroyer got a hit on the sub, and the sub missed with his return shot, so that guy is gone. Now the transports and the bombardment ships are going to come up to Borneo with the troops there from Java. Forgot to mention the fighter from this carrier is also going to go over here and join that attack. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4, and back to his carrier. Be right back. One of the heavy cruisers did the job with shore bombard. He rolled a 1 to kill the Dutch defender and allow an unopposed landing. So, come over here. Japan goes up 2 more for capturing Borneo to 36. And now, we'll come over here to the action in China. I'll let you know what happened. Well, the Japanese succeeded. They got in here and captured this territory. I can't pronounce the name of it. For a loss of 4 infantry. These 4 guys back here at Hope that were not there before were on this card when it was actually back there. They jumped off to stay back there and garrison that territory. And then the aircraft, 1 tactical bomber and a fighter, non-combat moved back to Hope. The other tactical bomber, non-combat, moved back over here to Rihi. Come over here. That territory is worth 1. So Japan goes up 1 to 37. KMT goes down 1 to 4. Now we will non-combat moves. We are going to have, let's see, nope, he can't get from there to there, but he can get from there to there. So, sorry, I was looking at something you couldn't see. We have 3 infantry sitting over here at Hokkaido. This transport is going to load 2 of them, hop over to the Yellow Sea, and drop them here at Hope. There is a very narrow corridor with an estuary that connects Hope to the Yellow Sea, so they can get in there. So I'll put these 2 chips under there. Oh, here I am doing stuff you can't see. Like I said, there is a very narrow corridor right here with a river estuary that is part of Hope. So they are connected to the sea and can receive their extra 2 guys from the non-combat move. Notice I'll put the chips underneath of this guy right here off camera. All right, and then down here in the South Pacific, a whole bunch of guys are going to move. Zoom in here a little bit. Now, this carrier over here off Sumatra, that you can't see because I'm not tilted down enough. There we go. He's got a tactical bomber over here on combat air patrol. So him and his heavy cruiser for an escort are going to remain in place. They're going to stay right there. Now from this card down here is actually up here at Borneo. I just haven't got room to get it in there just yet. But there is a damaged battleship, a light cruiser, and 2 transports on that card. Let's see. No, I don't want to do it that way. I'm going to leave the transports and the light cruiser there. So we're just going to take the damaged battleship. Which, as I said, this marker isn't here, it's actually up here. But the damaged battleship stayed behind when they made their move. So he's heading for home to get fixed. So there's a major port there. He can go 1, 2, 3 up here to Formosa. Of course, the destroyer was involved in combat. It has to stay. This carrier is going 1, 1, 2, 3 to the Caroline Islands along with this destroyer. This light carrier is going, now, let me get back on there. This light carrier is going 1, 2, also to the Caroline Islands. His destroyer is also going with him. This light cruiser is also going with them. This task force here is taking a destroyer and 2 heavy cruisers over here. Everybody will wind up on that card. There's a submarine and a coastal submarine there. The coastal sub is going to remain right here. The submarine is going 1, 2 spaces over here off Sumatra to sit on the junction of 3 convoy lines right there. I'm pretty sure you can see everything. Well, not quite. Let's see. Now this, yeah, this task force is now right here off of Borneo. That's the amphib group from the invasion. This destroyer is also going to the Caroline Islands. There's a submarine that was not part of this group that is now gone 1, 2, 3 over to here to this position. And I think that's that. Yeah. I think that's it, yes. Okay. So, kind of recap things here now to get straightened out. So we know what's going on since I moved a bunch of stuff around. Now down here in the Java C, we have one destroyer, one tactical bomber that was on combat air patrol. I don't believe he can immediately end his combat air patrol and fly back to his carrier. Well, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna just leave him there. Then here off Sumatra, we have one transport, one heavy cruiser, one fleet carrier. There off Borneo, we have what you see on this card right here. The battleship, 2 heavy cruisers, light cruiser, and 2 transports. And then over here, it's Caroline Islands. We have, we got 3 destroyers over there, a light cruiser, a fleet carrier, a light carrier, and on that card that came over from Borneo, we have a destroyer and 2 heavy cruisers. There's 2 transports on there that I don't want to go that direction, so let's shift back over here and move them to the proper place. They started down here at Borneo, so they can go 1, 2, 3 into this zone right here with that transport. So they'll just all group up there together. We have a chip. These are just empty those 2 are just empty transports headed for home. And now I think we're all squared away. Yes. All right. Japan still isn't at war with a major power, so they still don't get any of those bonuses. They have 37 in their bank, and yeah, let me look here and make absolutely sure, but I don't believe. Yeah, they just had the one peacetime. Well, they can't get a peacetime in. Yeah. No, they don't get that. And they're not at war with a major, so no. They can't collect any extra money. So they're going to have 37 to start their next turn. This is Ozark Outpost, over and out.